Hello everyone, I'm Matthew Eby, Athletic Director here at the Wisconsin School for the Deaf, and this is for Winter Basketball Cheerleading Special Olympics. This season has been a roller coaster, lots of ups and downs, lots of changes, schedule shifting, and I just want to extend a thank you to all the coaching staff, workers, for everyone working around the schedule. Thanks for your commitment, still attending and supporting us. And I would just like to say thank you to the parents for your continued support for your children. I know that this was not an easy year, but we made it. We survived. Woohoo! Now, first off, I'd like to say congratulations to our Battle of the Books Buff team because they won and are advancing to nationals. Wow. And that will happen this May at Gallaudet University. Whew, they will be in person too. And hopefully that it stays that they're in person. All right, congratulations. Our Academic Bowl team will have their regionals tournament coming up soon, and that is in Central. Wishing them a good luck. To all of our athletes, my hat goes off to all of our athletes, Special Olympics, basketball team, cheerleading, for all of their continued hard work, practicing hard, because this year has been an unprecedented year with a lot of schedule changes. Some weeks we didn't have school, other days it was weather related, and some days COVID related. So, wow, I just like to say thank you for all of your support as we made adjustments and we survived. Whew. Also, I was informed from NDIAA after they were able to look over all the information for All-American from last fall, volleyball and football. We had 3 from WSD. Congratulations goes to Eliza, Caden, and Jonah Meyer. Here's their pictures. Congratulations to all of you for your hard work last fall. Way to go. Hey, also, GPSD, which is the Great Plains Schools for the Deaf, actually made the tournament happen last month. We were the only one throughout the U.S. that actually was able to make the tournament happen for boys basketball and girls basketball, as well as cheerleading too. And I just have to say how proud I am of all the GPSD athletic directors for their hard work in putting this all together and making sure it could happen, following safety guidelines as well. Everything ran smoothly at the 2 different locations. Boys and cheerleading went to Oklahoma and girls went to Kansas. Both places did a great job, and I just want to say thank you for making this happen. Also, we have done all of this for you athletes to make sure that you were able to enjoy it and to allow this to happen. So congratulations to all of you who received awards, which I'll show you the pictures here. Hi, my name is Angela. I am the Special Olympics assistant coach for basketball, and we would like to nominate Jessica Konkel for her leadership skills, her ability to remind the coaches when they forget to show up to practice on time. She was always the first one to say, Angela, are you coming to practice? And then if there's a student having a bad day, Jessica was very encouraging in getting them to participate with a positive attitude. Congratulations, Jessica. Hello, everyone. I'm Travis Walla, head coach for elementary and middle school girls basketball team. Now I'll announce the athlete athlete for January and February. This person really improved with their receptive skills from a couple years ago. It was at first tough to make a connection, but she tried her best to pick up on the skills. This year, she really has, and we have such a connection where I'm able to give her tips and correct her form. We just really have a connection, and she picks up on the information so quick. So one of the NFL football players, Metcalf, from the Seattle Seahawks. It's pretty famous. There's a video that's out there. The Seattle Seahawks were nearing in to a touchdown. When the ball was thrown, Arizona Cardinals took it and quickly ran off with the ball. And the players seemed to have broken down, except for Metcalf. He knew he could make the tackle. So he ran a good 30 yards and caught up and made the tackle, not allowing the touchdown. So this goes for this player. A lot of hearing teams, they're up in points because of fast breaks, and our girls are trying to stop their fast breaks. Sometimes it seems impossible, but this player will stop the fast breaks. And when that happens to the team, they break down because of this player. If the team takes the ball, this player runs off to catch up with them and is able to block the other team. And they pretty much choke under pressure because of this player. So congratulations. It goes to Sophia Kajawa. Congratulations. Hello, I'm Shannon, middle school boys basketball coach. January and February, the athlete of the month, is a player who was point guard. This position is a number one position, huge responsibility. The key is for offense to be bringing the ball, making decisions where it goes, running the offense. And this player had made some mistakes, was frustrated, and I get that. I don't blame them. But it's a position that they can grow in, and they'll really take off. This player is PJ, Paul Thorpe. I am really proud of Paul. In the future, he is young. He'll continue to get better. So thank you and good job. And to all the players, you did good this year. I'll miss all of you. I hope you continue to practice and you're ready when you come back next year. All right, thank you. Hello, I'm Leslie Eldred, varsity girls basketball assistant coach. I talked with our head coach, Matthew Eby, and we came to an agreement to choose a January and February athlete of the month. This is a person that we recognize their attendance to practice. They didn't even miss a day. They were showing up every practice, dressed and ready to go, getting the team together, ready to practice. Also, this student has been improving every single game as their confidence increases. Also, they are in the group chat where they're providing support to all their team members, responding to questions, checking in with everyone on the team. So they really have high potential with so many things. I can't even list them all about this person. We decided that we'll go to Kayla Zapadinsky. Congratulations. Hello, I'm Peter Schultz, assistant coach for WSD's cheerleading. Laura and I, as we went through the season, we're making it through the season, we were talking about who would be a good student athlete of the month. We talked about it, and we decided to choose Marissa Legao. Yeah. Really, just to put it in a nutshell, Marissa is always showing up on time, and she's motivated, she has a good spirit, she doesn't complain much. She'll tell the other girls, come on, we can do this. And so I feel that looking back from a couple years ago till now as a senior, her experience, she really brought the team, and they look up to her as a leader, and they can learn from what she's doing and her flexibility with what she does. So I just want to say, wow, you deserve this athlete award. And this is Laura. I'm with what he says. I support what he says. Thanks. Hi, I'm Michael Eldred, head coach for varsity boys. And the assistant is Daryl Dilly. The two of us came to an agreement for the athlete of the month, January and February. And this is an individual who is always working hard, continues on doesn't give up. They're willing to learn new plays. They weren't here for a few weeks, so we had to work it out with the team, but they continued with a positive attitude and supported the cast, which really helped our team. This individual had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 7 steals against Waukesha Christian, winning the game. Union Grove Christian, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a win. And then Iowa for GPSD, opening the game. It was a pretty hot game, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, and including a 4-4 full court shot. So really impressed with this individual. They received the All-Star for GPSD, as well as 3rd place for our team. And this goes to Jordan Cox. Congratulations.